the iconic Buck 110. Man, this is nice. Every lock back out there is modeled after this design. It's the one that started it all. I have two Buck 110s. The other one is an anniversary version. This one's nice. The anniversary one doesn't really get touched. It's just a keeper. If you've never held one of these are heavy knives. And we're about to sharpen it. .420 steel. So I'm actually not a real big fan of .420 steel. I find it quite soft, but it's not shaving sharp there now. Although it did, there's one, I think there's a spot there somewhere where it is still a little bit sharp, because it did just catch a hair. But I can see that it's got a couple nicks in it. It's reflecting light in a couple places. So I'm going to touch it up. This knife doesn't get a lot of use from me. Definitely not an EDC blade in my opinion, although Ray Bartlett uses it as one. He's got a custom shop Buck 110, and it's in S30B steel, and that's his everyday carry. Every day he carries that 110. Leather sheath on his hip. Definitely a little too much knife for me. So, speaking of Ray Bartlett, him and I just started a little venture together. The stone didn't soak in quite enough water. Should have left it in a little longer. Him and I started a little venture, Atlantic Sharpening. I'll throw a little image or something in there now, if you'd like to head over to the Facebook page to check it out. It's a sharpening service, and we do take mail-ins for you online people that may be interested. But we live in different parts of Newfoundland. He sort of lives on one side right now, and I live on the other side of Newfoundland. So by us joining together, he can take orders on that side of the island, and I can do work on the East Coast. So I think it'll work well. It's always nice to provide a service where there isn't much available. For any online people that would like to perhaps send in a blade, you can check out my Facebook page or send me an email. Links to both will be in the description box of this video. Yeah, so this Buck 110 is when I started getting into knives, I said I'm not going to collect anything crazy or tactical or anything like that. All I was going to collect was wood and brass style knives, just pure class. And after just a matter of weeks of researching my first knife purchases and what I was going to buy, I realized that there's just not that much to make it worth my time. It wasn't enough out there to be worth my time to collect only this style of knife. So then I got interested in some of the Spydercos. I'm just going to give a little rinse here to the stone. I think we're done on the 1000. Feels pretty wiry there now. So then I became interested in all other types of knives. I still haven't gotten into any super high-end knives. About the most expensive knife I have is maybe the Native. I have the CRKT Nerk tie. That was a wedding gift from my cousin. That's a pricey knife, or my definition of pricey. Well, I guess my fixed blades are definitely far away the price of my folders. Not a big fan of .420 steel. I mentioned earlier, it just it doesn't respond to the stone well, in my opinion. It's soft. It can easily overhone, in my opinion, is what I would call it. it's very easy to take the edge back off. It's like you have to stop right when you have it. It's delicate. You sort of need a delicate touch because of the softness. I know the 420s have a lot of these clip points in 420 have been known to break off. I know a lot have lost their tips. I've seen a lot of pictures online. Sure love this woodstock stone. If you're looking for a good stone, highly recommended. Pretty much take care of all your sharpening needs. Someone on the page, on another page where I posted a link to my site, made the comment, why would someone want a sharpening service like that? They were sort of being a little bit of a troll, but why would someone want a sharpening service like that when it takes 5 to 10 minutes to sharpen your own knife for free? I said, well, you can make that comment about anything in life, but yet we still have an entire service industry. The reason we provide services is because sometimes people don't want to do things on their own. They don't have the time. They don't have the tools, or they don't want to invest in the tools. They don't have to. I think the biggest thing with sharpening is not that, because it's not expensive to get into sharpening, and it's not. I think the problem with sharpening is that people just don't have the patience or time to invest to build the skill set, because it's not that hard, it's not that expensive. There aren't a whole bunch of things. You just need practice. If someone was willing to practice enough, sure, you could get good skills. But some people would just rather save their frustration, just have someone else do it for them. I fully understand that. Like I said, that's why we have the service industry. Okay. I'm going to do a little bit of stropping here now. I'm working on a table I recently got from a college that's upgrading some tables. That was a great score. It's a great project table. Maybe I'll speed this up a little bit. I always use the exact same routine as I mentioned in the very first video I've done. I've never deviated. It just works for me. I just do a 10, 10, an 8, and an 8, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then I might do several ones. Sometimes when I'm videoing like this, I find it a little harder to keep track of how many strokes, so it's not that big a deal, but it's always nice when you just have a number so you just count through it. Edge test. I don't want to shave my arm. Definitely shaving sharp. Do a little paper test here. Just 1 second. Kind of over shaving my arms, so give you a little paper test instead. I think that's nice. This beautiful buck 110. This is a diamond wood. Ray Bartlett's got the I believe it's walnut. He'll see the video so he can correct me. This is such a classic knife. Guys, if you liked the video, please hit the like button, comment. Oh, went back here on the heel. If you liked the video, please hit the like button. Comment down below. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. We'll see you in the next video.